Parashat Ekev summary. Moshe continued his speech to Bnei Israel. He said, "Make sure you keep all of Hashem's mitzvot, even the ones that seem small. Through properly keeping the mitzvot, you will come close to God and receive reward in this world and in Olam Haba. You will increase in numbers and you will be saved from illness and live long lives. We will be blessed with righteous children. It will rain at the right times, and the earth will produce an abundance of food. Do not fear the nations of Canaan, for the same way Hashem easily defeated Mitzrayim, so too he will make you victorious over them. You must remember to destroy their idols and objects that are used for their idols, for if not, you may become attracted to them. Remember how God looked after you in the desert. He could have taken you through inhabited places to buy food. Instead, he provided you with a special man, a traveling well, and the protection and comfort of travel with the Ananei Kavod, the clouds of glory on all sides. The Ananei Kavod also cleaned your clothing, which grew along with you. As long as you fulfill Hashem's mitzvot, he will continue to take care of you. Trust him completely. Eretz Yisrael is a land blessed with the Shivat Aminim, the 7 special fruits. Chita, wheat, Se'ora, barley, Gefen, grapes, Te'ena, figs, Rimon, pomegranate, Zet Shemen, olives, Tamar/Dvash, dates. After we have eaten a meal with bread, we thank Hashem by saying Birkat Hamazon. It is the only blessing that comes from the Torah. The Rabbanan decreed that we should also make a bracha on all foods before and after we eat. Moshe continued to discuss Bnei Israel's sins in the desert. I remained on Har Sinai for 40 days and nights to receive the luchot, but you were impatient. The Erev Rav created and worshipped an egel, a calf, bringing some Jews with them. When I came down seeing the egel, I broke the luchot, the tablets, burned the egel, and put its ashes in the river, and gave to the Jews to drink. Those that were guilty died. I then went back up to Shamayim for another 40 days, fasting and asking God to forgive your sin of the Chet Egel. Hashem told me that he will give me a second set of tablets, but this time I must carve out the stone, and he will write the letters. I went up to heaven a third time, 120 days altogether, and on the 10th of Tishrei, Yom Kippur, Hashem forgave you for the Egel. I took those tablets and placed them in an aron different than the one that Bezalel later made in the Mishkan. Hashem asks of us to be in awe of him, and to realize that he loves us and is always there with us. A way we enhance our relationship with him is through the special gift of tefillah. We were strangers in Egypt and know what it feels like to be downtrodden. We therefore have a special mitzvah of loving a ger, a convert, and being kind to an orphan or widow. Continuing his speech to Bnei Israel, Moshe said over the second paragraph of Shema, V'haya im Shamoah. In this parasha, it tells us that if we serve God with love and wholeheartedly, and keep the mitzvot properly, we will be zochet to wonderful blessings, including beneficial rain and abundant crops. However, if we stray from the path and listen to our Yetzer Hara, our evil inclination, then these blessings will be held back and we will eventually be sent into exile. But even then, we must remember that Torah is our life, and we should be involved with it at all times, when at home, when traveling, when we get up, and when we go to bed. Even though we will be in Galut, many mitzvot apply there as well, such as tefillin and mezuzah. Upon loving God, serving him properly, keeping the Torah and doing his mitzvot, we will be zochet to stay in Eretz Yisrael. Moshe ended this parasha by promising that if we continue to study the Torah, copy Hashem's midot, just like he is merciful, gracious, compassionate, so too are we, then we will have nothing to fear from the nations of Canaan, and he will drive them out from before us.